In this video, I will be showing you how to use geometry expressions in labeling in QGIS. Input the exercise data and drag the polygons to be below the rivers layer. Next, we'd like to add a background to the map. So in XYZ tiles, I'm just going to choose OpenStreetMap. And make sure that the raster is below the vector layers. Next, I'm going to quickly symbolize the rivers and dams so that we can work with them more easily. So open the layer styling panel. And for the rivers, I'm just going to make it a dark blue. So let's choose a simple dark blue. Then for the dams, I'm going to choose simple blue fill. And for the admin boundaries, for Free State, which is the one that we're using, I'm going to make it filled gray. However, I would like it to be slightly more transparent so that we can see the OpenStreetMap underneath it. So next I'd like to label the rivers and dams by name. Open the labeling tab, choose rivers, and choose single labels. And it's already said label by name. Next, choose dams, choose single labels, and it is also labeled by name. At this point, zoom in on the Vol Dam, and we can see that there is a problem with the labels, namely that the labels for the rivers that are running through the dam are on the dam. This can be quite confusing because it looks like this area of the dam is called Wilge, when it isn't, it's actually the Vol Dam. So we would like to input an expression that tells the labels to not draw over the dam area. So in order to do this, make sure that rivers is selected and then open the expression dialog box by clicking on the E on the right. Then, instead of name, input the expression from your worksheet. So this is an if expression. If you'd like to know more about the if expression, do type it into the search box and a help menu will come up showing how it works. Now press OK. You can see that the labels that were inside of the dams area are no longer present. Next, for the dams label, we would like to add a geometric expression to get the area of the dam. In the Label tab, make sure Dams is selected and open rule-based labeling. You can see that the label that is for the dam name is already there. Click on the green plus to add an additional label or an additional rule. Under the description, this is going to be an area label. And then underneath the value for the label, click on the dialog box, input your expression from your worksheet and click OK. You can now see that there are two label rules for the one layer called dams. However, that the one label actually overwrites the other one. So if you click off the name, you will see that the area is there. They're just on top of each other because they're positioned in the same position. So I would actually like to put the area label along the perimeter of the dam. Open the label and go to the placement settings and choose using perimeter curved. So that's going to draw it along the curve of the perimeter. So you'll see our area label is now along the edge of the dam, and you can also see the name of the dam. You can then play around with the placement of the labels if you so wish. So for example, I'm going to move the Vol Dam label into the actual dam so we can see it. That makes a lot of sense to me because I'd rather have it inside of the dam that it is labeling. And I'm going to leave the perimeter there. I'm going to go back to the rules and go on to the name, the simple name rule. And I'd like to put a little buffer on it so that we can see the vol dam label easily against the dark background of the dam. So you can just play around with this a bit and make the map look as nice as you like.